Hey there y'all, I welcome you back to yet another crazy video by HERELUXLIFE. It's been 5 years, but it seems like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are still not over each other. They could have had an easy breeze or emotional breakup and divorce, but they decided to choose the different, longer path. What more does she want? I'll tell you guys everything. But first, you know what you have to do. Make sure you're subscribed to HERELUXLIFE and hit the bell icon to get notified about our new uploads. The hate story began on May 23, 2016, when Heard filed for divorce from Depp and obtained a short-lived restraining order against the Oscar-nominated actor. She stated that Depp had physically hurt her several times during the relationship and said it had been usually while he was under the influence of medicine or alcohol. She described that when filing for divorce, an accident had taken place during which Depp threw his phone at her, giving her a bruise on her face. However, a police spokesman told folks that an in-depth investigation into the domestic violence radio call found that no crime had taken place. Depp stayed silent on these accusations and announced through his representatives that Heard was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Heard testified under oath at deposition, but a settlement was eventually reached after she withdrew her request for a domestic violence restraining order. She also gained her spousal support request of $50,000 a month. Depp and Heard also disclosed a joint statement which stated that the relationship was intensely passionate and volatile at times, but they were always bound by love. They also publicly announced that neither party had made any false accusations for financial gain. It further said that there was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. What did she do with the settlement money, you ask? According to People, Heard got $7 million from the divorce, but decided to donate it all to charity. Depp and Heard's divorce was finalized just within a year of filing, and it was a calm one. She kept the dogs in the eye because of the 2015 scandal in which Johnny and Heard failed to hold the animals in Australia. Meanwhile, Depp retained sole possession of all properties, including his private island within the Bahamas and his pricey collection of classic cars and motorcycles. It was reported that a non-disparagement clause was inserted into the settlement that forbids either of the two from bad-mouthing and saying anything negative about the high-profile relationship and breakup. But sadly, this wasn't the end of it. This was only the first turn. Heard wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post during which she spoke about the treatment the women who suffer in domestic abuse cases. In the op-ed, Heard published that she became a known public figure for representing domestic abuse and that she felt the need and necessity to speak up about our culture's wrath for women who refuse to handle it anymore. This article created a lot of haste, but Depp himself was nowhere mentioned by name. The suit declared that Heard was not a victim of domestic abuse. She may be a perpetrator and stated the fact that Depp ever abused her was wrong. Moreover, the suit also revealed that Heard's accusations were part of an elaborate hoax to generate positive publicity for the actress. Depp's lawyer said that the op-ed depended on the central premise that Ms. Heard was a domestic abuse victim, which Mr. Depp perpetrated domestic violence against her. Which all of these court filings were going on to dismiss Depp's defamation suit. The actress mentioned multiple abuse events that she said occurred during their marriage and titled him as the monster. Depp also sued the News Group newspapers, the Sun's publisher, and fought in court over a 2018 article that referred to Johnny as a wife-beater, adding fire to Depp and Heard's former marriage. Depp sued both the publisher and the Sun's executive editor Dan Wooten for libel. Unfortunately, 3 months after the controversial and scandalous trial began, Mr. Justice Nicol stated that the Sun was appropriate in reporting that Depp was violent towards his ex-wife Amber Heard. While reaching his ruling, the judge mentioned 14 separate incidents that the Sun's lawyers presented to justify calling Depp a wife-beater. After this was announced, a spokesman for the Sun said that they've always stood up and campaigned for domestic abuse victims for over 20 years. No domestic abuse victims must be silenced, and that the Sun thanks the judge for his sound judgments and consideration, and thanks to Amber Heard for the courage of giving evidence to the court. In a statement shared by the BBC, Heard's lawyer from the US stated that this decision and judgment were not a surprise for the actual public who was present for the trial. They further added, saying that they will soon present even more voluminous evidence in the US against Johnny Depp. Depp has also filed a $50 million defamation case against Heard in the US over the column she penned for the Washington Post about her experience as a victim of domestic abuse. While Depp wasn't specified in Heard's piece, his legal team said it strongly inferred that the article is about him and that she had intentions of making a drama out of false accusations. Earlier in 2021, Depp and his legal team presented an application to the Court of Appeals in London, the second highest court, to obtain permission to contest a high court ruling that he domestically abused his ex-wife Amber Heard. However, the Court of Appeal judges refused to accept Depp's application by saying that the first hearing was full and fair, which the judge gave thorough cases for his conclusions, which have not been shown even arguably to be denied by any error of approach or mistake of law. While the evidence was given at the appliance hearing, Depp's lawyers said they have not received a just trial and presented fresh evidence that alleged Amber Heard lied about donating her whole $7 million divorce settlement to charity. So this is how, even after years of faded love, toxicity, and legal battles, Amber is still playing with Johnny every time she's bored. It seems like Amber is on some spree of revenge and aims to make millions off Johnny Depp. I hope you guys had fun watching this video, and if you did, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And stay tuned to HERELUXLIFE for more exciting and drama-filled videos.